My beloved child, come closer and listen to me. Let your heart grow quiet for a moment, because I want to speak to you in a way that reaches deeper than your thoughts. I see the confusion you carry. I see the ache you try to hide behind strength. I see the questions you ask late at night when no one else hears you. And I want you to know this first: you are not imagining the depth of love that surrounds you. You are not foolish for feeling it. You are not weak for longing to be chosen, to be seen, to be held without hesitation. I know what you feel, because I placed that sensitivity within you. He loves you more than you know. This is true. But hear me carefully now, because truth must be spoken with clarity. Not fantasy. Love alone does not always mean freedom. Love alone does not always mean readiness. Love alone does not always mean alignment with my will. A heart can love deeply and still be bound tightly. A soul can recognize beauty and truth and still be afraid to move toward it. I see the way his heart turns toward you, even when his life has not followed. I see the moments when he thinks of you and feels peace, and then fear follows close behind. You did not imagine that connection. But you must also not misunderstand the prison that surrounds him. He is trapped, yes, but not in the way you think. He is not only trapped by her. He is trapped by fear. He is trapped by comfort. He is trapped by the version of himself he has allowed the world to accept. He is trapped by the weight of choices made before he was brave enough to choose differently. And this matters, my child, because love that is trapped cannot lead you where I am taking you. I know you have prayed. I have heard the words you whispered with tears in your eyes. I have heard you say, God, if this love is real, make a way. I have heard you ask me to move hearts, to break chains, to bring truth into the light. And I want you to understand something gently and clearly: I am not ignoring your prayers. I am answering them in a way that protects you, even when it hurts. You are not second choice. You are not an option waiting in the shadows. You are not meant to be loved in secret while someone else receives public commitment. That is not the love I designed for you. The love I have planned for you does not require you to shrink, to wait endlessly, or to accept crumbs while telling yourself they are a feast. The love I have planned for you will be brave, clear, and free. I know it feels like he is choosing her over you, and that pain cuts deeply. But listen to me now. He is not choosing her because she is greater than you. He is choosing familiarity over faith. He is choosing what is known over what is true. He is choosing safety over surrender. And this has nothing to do with your worth. There are times when I allow you to see love that cannot yet move, not to torment you, but to teach you discernment. Attraction without action is not alignment. Words without sacrifice are not covenant. Feelings without courage are not destiny. I know this is hard to hear, because your heart sees the good in him, the potential, the tenderness he rarely shows the world. And yes, I see it too. I created him. I know who he could become. But potential is not a promise unless it is pursued. Do not confuse waiting with obedience. There is a holy patience that trusts me, and there is a painful stagnation that slowly erodes your joy. I never asked you to put your life on hold while someone else decides whether you are worth the risk. I never asked you to compete with another woman for the place I have already prepared for you. You wonder why I allow this connection to exist if it cannot yet be fulfilled. You ask me why your heart was awakened only to feel restrained. My child, some connections are mirrors, not destinations. They reflect what you deserve, not where you must stay. They awaken your capacity to love, not to imprison it. They teach you what is possible, so you never settle for less again. He loves you more than you know, yes. But love that is afraid of loss will cling to the wrong things. Love that is afraid of change will remain in familiar chains. Love that is afraid of truth will hide behind excuses. And until he is willing to lose comfort for integrity, he cannot offer you the kind of love that matches your soul. I see you trying to be patient. I see you trying to be understanding. I see you making room for his confusion while ignoring your own pain. But I want you to hear me clearly now. You do not need to suffer quietly to prove the depth of your heart. You do not need to endure emotional uncertainty to earn love. I already know the strength of your devotion. There is a reason your spirit feels restless. There is a reason your joy feels delayed. There is a reason you feel both close to him and painfully distant at the same time. That tension is not meant to be your home. It is meant to move you forward, not keep you stuck. I am not asking you to harden your heart. I am asking you to guard it. I am not asking you to stop loving. I am asking you to love wisely. There is a difference. When you love from wisdom, you do not abandon yourself. When you love from faith, you do not beg for clarity. When you love in alignment with me, you are never hidden. You worry that if you let go, you will lose him forever. But listen to me. What is truly meant for you will not require you to betray yourself to keep it. What is meant for you will meet you in the light, not only in longing. What is meant for you will come with peace, not constant emotional negotiation. I know you feel the pull. I know you feel the bond. I know you feel the sadness of almost. But almost is not the future I wrote for you. Almost is not the love that will sustain you. Almost is not the testimony I am preparing through your life. If he is meant to walk beside you, I will free him in a way that requires courage, honesty, and decisive action. You will not have to convince him. You will not have to wait endlessly. You will not have to wonder where you stand. And if he is not ready, or not willing, or not aligned, then trust me when I say I am not removing him to punish you. I am making space for a love that does not come with chains. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to desire clarity. You are allowed to choose peace over potential. Do not let longing make you forget who you are. Do not let attachment silence your discernment. Do not let hope turn into self-abandonment. I am closer than you think. I am working in ways you cannot yet see. I am strengthening you, not testing your endurance for pain. I am preparing you, not delaying you. And when the right love stands before you, you will feel it immediately. There will be no triangle, no secrecy, no confusion. Just presence, courage, and mutual choosing. Rest now, my child. You are deeply loved by me, fully seen by me, and never forgotten. Trust that I am guiding you not away from love, but toward the love that will finally choose you without fear. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer. Do not rush your heart away from this place, because there is more I want to gently place inside you. You have been carrying questions that you are afraid to ask out loud. You wonder if letting go means giving up. You wonder if trusting me means accepting loneliness. You wonder if walking away from what feels like love means you will never feel this depth again. Let me speak to those fears now. You are not losing love by choosing yourself. You are not abandoning hope by honoring your peace. You are not failing faith by refusing to live in uncertainty. Sometimes the bravest act of trust is stepping back and saying, God, I will not cling to what you have not released into my hands. That is not weakness. That is maturity. That is reverence for your own soul. I know you replay moments in your mind. Conversations. Looks. Silence that felt louder than words. You ask yourself if you misread everything. You ask if maybe you imagine the depth, the connection, the pull. My child, I do not awaken hearts accidentally. What you felt was real. But real feelings do not always mean right timing. Real connection does not always mean lasting union. Sometimes it simply means two souls touched long enough for truth to surface. He sees you. He feels you. But he is standing at a crossroads, and fear has made him linger too long. I will never force someone to choose courage. I invite, I call, I nudge, but I do not violate free will. And you must not violate your own by waiting where I have not asked you to remain. You have been trying to understand him, to excuse his hesitation, to translate his silence into hope. But I want you to understand something deeper now. Clarity is kindness. Confusion is not love's language. Love does not leave you guessing where you stand while asking you to keep your heart open. Love protects. Love chooses. Love shows up fully. You have felt the quiet ache of being emotionally close but spiritually suspended. That ache is not meant to be endured indefinitely. It is a signal. A loving warning. A whisper from me saying, "This is not where you stay." I know part of you believes that if you are patient enough, gentle enough, understanding enough, he will eventually rise to meet you. But hear me carefully, you are not a lesson sent to teach someone how to love properly. You are not a stepping stone toward someone else's growth. You are a destination, not a detour. There is a danger in loving someone more than you love the truth I am revealing to you. And the truth is this: you are ready for a love that is available, accountable, and unafraid. You are ready for a love that does not require secrecy or sacrifice of your dignity. You are ready for a love that meets you where you are, not where it might someday decide to be. You ask me if you should wait. I am not telling you to run. I am telling you to stand in your worth. Sometimes standing still in truth causes everything misaligned to either rise or fall away. Let that happen. Do not interfere with my work by clinging. If he is meant to return, he will come changed, not confused, not half-present, not bound to another life. He will come with clarity and courage. And if that does not happen, trust that I am not leaving you empty. I am clearing space. There is something sacred about choosing peace, even when your heart protests. There is something powerful about saying, "I deserve a love that can stand in the open." When you choose that, you are not closing the door to love. You are opening the door to the right one. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. I am not delaying your joy, I am protecting it. What I am preparing for you will not arrive with mixed signals. It will not compete with someone else's presence. It will not ask you to shrink or wait in silence. It will recognize you immediately and choose you without fear. Breathe now. Release the tight grip you have been holding around what feels uncertain. Place it gently into my hands. Let me carry what you were never meant to manage alone. Trust that I know the weight of your heart, and I will not let it be wasted. Stay open, but stay rooted. Love deeply, but love wisely. And remember this always: the love meant for you will not trap you in longing, it will meet you in freedom. Clarity and peace, my precious child, remain here with me. Let your spirit rest against my words, because I know your heart is tired from carrying hope and restraint at the same time. That kind of weight quietly exhausts the soul. You have been strong for so long, stronger than anyone realizes, and I want to speak now to the part of you that feels worn down by waiting, by wondering, by loving without resolution. You feel guilty sometimes for wanting more. You tell yourself to be grateful for the connection, for the feelings, for the moments of closeness that seem to light up your world. But deep inside, there is a whisper asking, why does love feel so heavy? Listen to me carefully now. Love that comes from me may stretch you, but it will not suffocate you. It may require patience, but it will not drain your identity. It may challenge you, but it will not keep you small. I see how you minimize your pain. I see how you say, "It's okay, I understand," even when your heart is quietly breaking. I see how you protect his image while your own needs remain unmet. But my child, compassion without boundaries becomes self-neglect. And I did not create you to slowly disappear in the name of love. You wonder if you are asking for too much. You are not. Wanting clarity is not demanding. Wanting commitment is not pressure. Wanting to be chosen openly is not selfish. These desires are not signs of insecurity, they are signs that your heart knows its value. There is a reason your spirit feels unsettled when you imagine staying like this indefinitely. That unease is not impatience, it is wisdom. It is the part of you that recognizes that emotional limbo is not where your story flourishes. I am teaching you to listen to that inner knowing, not silence it. I want you to understand something deeply important now. You cannot love someone into becoming ready. You cannot sacrifice enough to awaken courage in another person. You cannot wait long enough to turn fear into faith. That transformation must come from within them. And until it does, your role is not to endure, but to honor yourself. You feel torn because you see goodness in him. You see kindness, vulnerability, moments of sincerity that make you believe he could choose differently. And yes, he could. But could is not has. And you must not build your future on the hope that someone else will change while you remain suspended in the present. I know you fear regret. You fear that one day you will look back and wonder if you walked away too soon. But regret is not born from choosing peace. Regret comes from abandoning your truth and calling it love. You will never regret choosing alignment with me, even if it costs you something in the moment. There is a quiet strength rising in you, even if you do not fully feel it yet. It is the strength to stop explaining yourself. The strength to stop waiting for permission to be happy. The strength to trust that if something is meant to be rebuilt, I will rebuild it in a way that does not require you to ache endlessly. Do not confuse intensity with destiny. Some connections feel overwhelming because they awaken parts of you that have been dormant. They feel powerful because they teach you how deeply you can feel, how fiercely you can love. But intensity alone is not the measure of what lasts. Peace is. Consistency is. Mutual choosing is. I know part of you hopes he will wake up one day and realize what he stands to lose. That realization may come. Or it may not. But your life is not meant to pause while someone else wrestles with courage. Your growth, your joy, your calling, they matter too much for that. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not someone's secret longing. You are not a backup plan. You are not a someday maybe. You are worthy of a love that steps forward without being pushed, that chooses you without being convinced, that stands beside you without hesitation. As you loosen your grip, you may feel sadness rise. That is okay. Grief does not mean you made the wrong choice. It means you cared deeply. Let the tears come if they need to. I am not afraid of them. I am close to the broken-hearted, and I count every tear you shed. None of them are wasted. Trust that I am not taking love away from you. I am refining your understanding of it. I am teaching you that love is not something you chase, it is something that meets you. Love does not trap you in waiting, it walks with you. Love does not ask you to dim your light, it celebrates it. Stay open, my child, but do not stay stuck. Stay kind, but do not stay silent about your needs. Stay hopeful, but anchor that hope in me, not in someone else's uncertainty. I am leading you forward, even when it feels like standing still. I am clearing paths you cannot yet see. And when the right love arrives, it will feel different, not dramatic, not painful, not confusing. It will feel safe. It will feel mutual. It will feel like home. My beloved child, this is where I want you to rest now, not in unanswered questions, not in longing, not in the ache of what if, but in the certainty of my presence with you. You have walked through confusion with grace. You have loved with sincerity. You have tried to do the right thing even when it cost you comfort. And I want you to know how deeply I honor that. You are not leaving empty-handed. You are leaving with wisdom, with strength, with a clearer understanding of your own worth. What you have experienced has shaped you, not broken you. It has refined your heart, not diminished it. And because of that, you are stepping into the next season of your life more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with me than ever before. Let go now, not with bitterness, not with anger, not with resentment, but with trust. Trust that what did not choose you fully was not meant to keep you. Trust that what required you to doubt yourself was not from me. Trust that what confused your spirit was never meant to be your future. I know it still hurts. Healing does not happen all at once. Some days you will feel strong and peaceful, and other days a memory will surface and tug at your heart. That does not mean you are going backward. It means you are human. It means you loved honestly. Allow yourself grace in the process, Do not look back wondering if you were too much. You were not. You were simply offering love to someone who could not receive it freely. Do not shrink the beauty of who you are to make sense of someone else's limitations. What you gave was genuine. What you asked for was reasonable. What you deserved was not wrong. I am proud of you for choosing dignity over desperation, clarity over confusion, peace over potential. Those choices may feel quiet to the world, but they are powerful in the spiritual realm. They realign your path with my purpose, and they open doors that could never open while you were standing in between. Now hear this promise and let it settle deep within you. The love I am bringing into your life will not arrive with excuses. It will not arrive tangled in someone else's commitment. It will not arrive asking you to wait in silence. It will arrive with intention. It will arrive with courage. It will arrive ready. When that love comes, you will not have to wonder if you are chosen. You will not feel like you are competing. You will not question your value. You will feel seen, secure, and celebrated. And you will understand why I did not allow you to settle for less, even when less felt familiar. Until that day, I am enough for you. My presence will fill the spaces that feel empty. My peace will steady you when emotions rise. My guidance will lead you step by step, even when the road ahead is not fully visible. Walk with me. Trust me. Lean into me. You are not behind. You are right on time. You are not forgotten. You are deeply known. You are not unloved. You are cherished beyond measure. Go forward now with your head lifted and your heart protected. The story of your life is not ending here, it is unfolding. And the love meant for you is not lost. It is on its way, free, whole, and ready to choose you fully. Rest in this truth, my child. I am with you. Always.